Good morning. It's 9 a.m. Friday, the 20th of October, 2023. Welcome to the Good News Live at 9 on Facebook and available later on our YouTube channel. Please be sure to comment in the chat. This is a presentation of the Allen Park Presbyterian Church. Good morning, everyone. I'm Suzan Maxey. I'm an elder at Allen Park Pres. And my co-host is
Kerri Van. Good morning, everyone. It is Friday, October 20th. Wow, a week away from trunk or treat. I do work at the church and I am the moderator of the deacons, which I love doing. So good morning, Sue. How are you?
I'm cold. Heat's off in my house again. I'm gonna call DTE again.
That is so annoying.
Oh, yeah.
That happens this time of the year, unfortunately.
Yep.
I'm going to turn the Facebook on real quick, so get ready for a momentary. There we go. That is so. All right.
It's so annoying when it does that, isn't it?
I can do it fast now, though, not like in the beginning. Like, where's that?
I know. You know what to do now, huh?
I know how to do it now. Before it was like, what is happening?
I know what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay, so we only have a couple more weeks, but the Allen Park Farmers Market is still going strong for now.
Yep, today and next week. That's it.
Then it's off until spring.
Yes, it is. And everybody probably does indoor shows somewhere, hopefully, right?
Yeah.
Right. Good morning to everyone who's watching. It's nice to see you on this somewhat gloomy morning, but I'm not going to let that get me down. So
Fridays, I'm not going to get you down, eh?
Not going to get me down. I'm on a roll today. I'm on my second big cup of coffee. As you know, this is my cup, so it's big.
Yeah.
It's big. So I am going to camp. So I am getting ready to enjoy the work camp with 35 people going. That is
wow, that's awesome.
Quite the record.
We haven't had that many people go up to work camp in a long time.
Very long time. I don't even remember the last time. We've had fellowship groups go out up there and do work, but never like all work camp. So we are pretty excited about that. So safe travels to everyone who's headed up to Wakanda this weekend. But if you're going to be around town and home, our food pantry has a big food challenge going on.
I don't know how I want to do this. I really don't.
I know it is it's like people like you and I who do advertising and promotion. It's a 40 for 40 challenge. But you might say, what does that mean? I'll explain it to you. Our food pantry on a really good day serves 12 to 16 people. I mean, that's a lot of people to come through in a day. Next Tuesday, they want to serve 40 people in one day. That is huge. And unfortunately, our shelves are a bit empty. Our food pantry is getting super popular and a lot of people come in for food. So what we're trying to do is collect at least 40 of a couple of items. Hunt's pasta sauce, not spaghetti sauce, but pasta sauce. Any flavor is fine. Canned green beans, creamy peanut butter, just the regular size, not like the go into camp size, and Chef Boyardee ravioli. There's a couple flavors of that, beef, mini, and cheese, I believe. So if you are out and about, and of course I don't have the link handy, if you are out and about and you can pick up any amount of any of that, get it to our food pantry before noon on Monday. We are going to do 40 for 40. Hoo-hoo. And anyone who shops online, dang, I wish I had the link. I added a couple of these items called 40 to 40 on the Amazon list. So if you go to the website, you can go to our website and hit the food pantry tab or www.honeycombfoodpantry.org. And you'll see the Amazon link. So they have pretty quick delivery. So if you do that today, it should be fine. See if we have any. Amy said she's dropping off some cans today. Just talked to Judy Martin. She brought some of the stuff. I know Andrea Carlson let us know that they were doing a small drive at her work. So this is wonderful. So we thank you for that. So we will let you know what happens. So instead of serving 12 to 16, we're going to do 40 people on Tuesday.
I don't know how to, wow, okay.
We always have faith because Sue, I don't know how it is, but the people who donate to everything we do are just the most wonderful people. And I always believe that maybe a project seems really big, like ChristNet or Trunk or Treat or any of the big things that we do. But if everyone just takes a little piece of it, it just all comes together. And this is a season that is it's a giving season, and there's so much that comes up at this time of the year that it can be difficult. So, there's Christmas giving is going to start happening in November. We adopt children from local schools. Pledge season is coming in November. Christmas. I mean, there's just so many things going on, but as we do little bits and pieces, it just always gets done. It's just beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
Like putting a puzzle together. Everybody, they take one little piece and put it in, and pretty soon you got this whole big picture.
Absolutely. I mean, it's every time I see it happen, it's like a miracle. Even though I feel like everything will be fine, it's just like a miracle every single time. Trunk or Treat is completely under control. We have 32 trunks, the police, the fire. We have like 7 businesses. We went from being super nervous about the candy to thinking, wow, we're going to be able to donate some of this, maybe, who knows. So now we just
I saw the box on the narthex. It's like, oh, look at all the chocolate.
Yes, and you should have saw the boxes that were at Judy Martin's house. She's our delivery hub for Amazon. It was a lot of boxes. So we appreciate that. And no matter what happens, we will donate it to our food pantry or ChristNet or somewhere. So no matter what happens, everyone's going to get a lot of great candy. And we have like stickers and spiders. Kids love those plastic spider rings. They really do. I'm just glad nobody eats them. But yes, we have so many things. So all we have to worry about this week is the weather. And I have faith that if it's going to rain all week, that Friday's going to be good. So we just hope for that. I don't think it's going to be
Put
very
your
cold.
order in with the big guy upstairs, please.
If it has to rain all week, I'm good with that. As long as Friday is 50 to 60 and not raining, I will be so. I mean, there's a lot involved. We have the street being closed. We just can't change it. So we just need that to happen. So those are my stress and worries for the next week. Let's see. Good morning. Let's see to everyone. Norma said I'll order from Amazon for our food pantry. I love Amazon and they love me. That's funny. Judy Martin said, yes, she got a bunch of stuff yesterday, 20% off at Big Lot. So yeah, I mean, we have such good people. And I think we're going to be hosting ChristNet again this next year, Sue. I've been going to meetings, I've been to session, been to deacons, and I'm just waiting on.
You're just been all down, haven't you?
Yeah, I've been to the DDA meetings. I've been to a lot of stuff. I've been doing a lot of meetings. I love networking and waiting for a confirmation date. So it's going to be back to kind of regular ChristNet with overnight volunteers and so forth needed. But a lot less little things, like we don't have to do laundry anymore. We don't have to pack lunches, even though we thought that was fun. We don't really have to provide breakfast other than coffee. So we're going to be reaching out to all of you once I figure out our date. And I'm telling you, if I don't figure this date out soon, Rita is going to come after me with a vengeance.
You don't want Rita after you.
No, I do not. Excuse me, because we have to cancel everything in the building that week, and she wants to know. She's on top of things.
Well, yeah.
So that we're not going to worry about, like, we just need to worry about, like, the Lord's Prayer, Sue, like you worry about your daily bread. Our daily bread is just worrying about the weather for Trunk or Treat. We're going to worry about ChristNet.
Yep.
Following week. And in November, we're going to have our grief share, surviving the holidays. And Norma and I are extremely excited because Grief Share has redone all of their videos, because after a number of years, they become somewhat dated. And we are halfway through our current grief share, and we have been enjoying the videos. Thanks, Sue. Wow, you're quick. That's not even in the script. You're amazing. So yes, right now we're halfway through this grief share. We have added people. Norma explains it as grief share can be an emergency room for grief. We added a couple new people in the last week or two. But we encourage anybody that is going through any grief to come to that one night workshop. It's on a Monday, November 20th. It gives you a lot of ideas when you're just not in the mood to celebrate. Things have changed and you're just having a hard time. It's really super good. So I'll be sending out information about that next week too. And what else, Sue? Linda Clark got a hold of me and she is expanding card making.
Oh, wow, cool. So it was a success, I take it.
Yes, and there's a picture in our Facebook group.
I saw that.
She said 12 people. So I mean, we'll just keep this growing until she has like 30 people in that parlor, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of ChristNet, Linda Clark always came and let the guests make cards, and the deacons provided stamps, and it was really special because a lot of them got to send cards to family members or other. It's just like you don't realize if you're living couch to couch or on the streets or in a shelter, mailing people something is not usually an option. So that was always cool. I always remember that with such love that she did that.
Yeah. And all the proceeds from these card making classes go to the Honeycomb Food Pantry, right?
I know Linda is not taking the money for the advancement of her card making purchases.
Yeah.
She is donating the
cost.
Yes, she is donating the cost to our food pantry. So not only do you get to come and enjoy crafting and making cards and feeling creative, you get to be involved with a small group. I'm a big fan of small groups.
I know.
I have seen throughout the years groups like the Shipmates. They have been together throughout all of life's events. And they have camps at Wakanda, they meet, they have yearly events. And there's so many other little groups, and there were so many other fellowship groups as well. But even Grief Share.
Third generation, aren't they?
Yes. And even Grief Share is a small group. The people start bonding and they're able to talk about things. And being in any small group is very good for your mental health. It's really good to get out with other people and do creative things. So if card making is not your thing, which is so fun, we have plenty of other little things. Just let us know. Let us know.
You could come tonight to game night. Speaking of cards.
Yes. I'm so sad that I'm going to miss out.
Yeah, well, you've come the last couple of times, so.
And I'll be at the next one because I'm a big let's see. Let me answer some questions while you're talking about that.
Oh, it's in the fellowship hall tonight, by the way. There's a wedding in the parlor, or a rehearsal dinner thing or whatever. We can't use the parlor tonight, so we'll be in the fellowship hall.
So come to the fellowship building and look for the fellowship hall, which is hard to miss. Judy, Mark from the church came to Judy's house yesterday and got 25 plus boxes.
Wow.
No sooner did he leave and another heavy box was on her porch. Norma Bentley said the new Grief Share movies are amazing and current to today's times. Yeah, they mentioned COVID and other things. It's just way more into the present time than it was before. We're loving them. And we started doing, I'm going to answer Patty Johnson's question of will in-person Grief Share ever come back? We started Grief Share during the pandemic. Norma was a little hesitant because she's a hugger and she was used to doing it in person. I'm a big Zoom person because I think it's awesome. And we have both learned. And Norma will agree that Zoom has been awesome. It has been really awesome for the people who are suffering grief. If they have to shut their screen off because they're crying or they're upset or something, it's just so much easier to show up to a Zoom meeting when you're not feeling up to par instead of driving somewhere, especially in the winter.
Hard to
So
get out of the house when you're
Right.
grieving. It's just,
So
yeah.
to answer Patty's question, there are numerous in-person grief share workshops going on in our area, even at our sister church, Southminster, First Present Dearborn. We have decided to stay on Zoom because we have had groups with ladies from another church in Ohio. We have had a man from Mexico join us during the last one. We have people from all around, including people from our area. So we feel like we're doing a service by having an online one because there aren't a whole lot anymore. So that's the answer to that question. That is the question.
Well, speaking of food pantries, our friends over on Northline, Fish and Loaves, the Fresh Market Pantry, is still looking for volunteers to help tomorrow by sorting, packing, and distributing produce to those in need. So I believe you have the link where they can sign up. That you can
I wish I had the link to share right now, but I do not. But I'll look it up and stick it in there later.
Oh, okay.
Fish and Loaves is a great place. We used to take the youth group there a lot and do work. It's a very, very cool place.
I
So
know
if you
all the fellowship groups have volunteered there as well as a group. So
right, and we're in partnership with Fish and Loaves. We're a 50-50 partner with them. So that would be a great thing to do on a rainy Saturday if it's going to rain here tomorrow. Sign up. Everybody always appreciates the help.
but no rain next Friday because it's the trunk or treat.
Right. Ooh, Beverly Edwards is joining us. I sure hope she heard my big rant about the 40 for 40. We started off that hour. So Beverly, if you had not heard that, feel free to rewind when this is over, because we are going to do the
right now. But
yes, that would be funny if we started talking backwards. Yeah. So we're on a big push to get that 40-40 up. So if you have a question, Beverly's here right now. She's our food pantry manager. And yes, we talked about trunk or treat. I'm probably going to wait to Monday now, and I'm going to send out. We have 32 people. Everybody has an assigned spot, so you're going to love it. I put you all next to friends, so you have nothing to worry about. It's not going to be strange. You're going to love it. And the reason we're doing it is because we're having a contest, Sue. That reminds me, I have to get gift cards next week. Someone needs to write that down and remind me. We are having 3. It's the best trunk, spookiest trunk, which I don't know why I picked that. It's a kid event. And the next one would be like best costumes. Like, I'm assuming like if it matches your trunk, like you have a witchy looking trunk and you're all dressed like witches. Celebrity judges, Sue.
who are they?
Mayor of Allen Park, Gail McLeod, Ben Hughes from the DDA in the city of Allen Park, and Jim Berry, the executive director from the chamber. So Don Graham is going to escort them around to judge everything. And we need to know for sure who everyone is in their spot, because we would feel awful if we gave the wrong prize to the wrong person.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna send that out, and half of the street has numbers. Don is so organized, like his mind is crazy. Yes.
I know.
He has the street divided in letters and numbers, and he doesn't start at 1. He starts at like 10 and A. It's like it's really cool. So I have, me in Google spreadsheets. I have that all done up, and I'm gonna send that out on Monday. Monday. So don't be offended when you come in. We're also going to ask you how much candy you have with you. We're planning for like 1,000 kids. If you come with a lesser amount, we may just hand you a bag right then and there, so that we can. Well, in the beginning, we'd run out of candy in the first like 15 minutes. It was like crazy. We have gotten so much more organized.
Runners to go get candy. It's like, no, we need to be more prepared than that.
Yes, we have learned our lesson. That was a long time ago, but that was very stressful, especially for the person who has to run to the store and buy out all the candy. It just gets crazy. That's why we ask for all the overflow candy, because we just don't know how many kids are going to show up, and we want to be prepared, and we have fun stuff. We have a lot of chocolate. We have good candy. Does that make sense? Like really good candy and really fun toys. I'm so excited.
So,
All right,
speaking of all things haunted,
yes.
our friends over on Van Born, the Midway, are having a haunted mini golf.
That sounds fun.
It's from 7 to 10 every Friday and Saturday in October. So there's only a couple of those left. So come out and play golf with the ghosts.
Sounds very fun.
Frankenstein's monsters or whatever. I'm not sure what haunted mini golf would be, but
It sounds fun, and that's
sounds
not
like
very,
fun.
it's not very expensive, because haunted houses are very expensive to attend.
Oh yeah.
Very, very expensive.
Well, something that we've been advertising, the chili cook-off at Mally's, which is scheduled for tomorrow. We got a notice that it's been canceled. No other
Aw,
explanation, but so sorry, no chili tomorrow.
that is
Cold.
sad. That is sad. So I wanted to talk about, like, I think like everyone knows what's going on in my mind, like, but
Yeah, I don't think so, Kerri.
right, yeah, and that, I'll just make like a comment and everybody's like, what is he talking about?
Yeah.
I want to explain the animal shelter. I hope Pat from Wade or Four-Legged Friends is watching. I don't think he is, because he would have said hi. What happened is we diverted our very own animal donations, which goes to Paws and all the local shelters. Tammy Pilot, who works with the Deacons, is the one who comes in, empties the box. When she has a nice little amount of stuff, she takes it and rotates through all of the shelters. So that's when you bring in your blankets and duct tape and taped up dog food bags and toys and little things, all of those go to great use. Well, after the apartment complex at the senior apartments, we diverted our donations to help all of the pets and the people who were displaced from their homes. Well, the response, as I love social media more than you can ever imagine, was so great, because Judy Martin was there the next day, and we donated clothes that were senior appropriate, and some other items, adult products and different things. And Judy has been in contact with them, and their response was overwhelming to the point where they could not take anymore, which is amazing.
A good problem to have. Huh?
Yes. So we took our donations, which were from Role Model Bike Shop, people who support Wade and her Four-Legged Friends, and our stuff. It was like 350 pounds of food and leashes and all kinds of things, beds, dog beds. And we took it to the River Rouge Animal Shelter, and they shared it with people who take care of animals outside and all kinds of different things. So no matter how you look at it, when you give, it goes to something good. So it's not over. If you have things and you want to donate them, we're back to our normal animal shelter donations, Sue.
Right.
I'm gonna check the comments real quick. Beverly was not watching, so she's gonna have to go back and re-watch this. She's praying for good weather tomorrow as she's going to Alma College, Gold Out fundraiser, football game for childhood cancer. My son-in-law's nephew is playing, and they're honoring young warrior Ava. And it's a surprise, so don't let her know. Do not let her know. Norma also said grieving people many times don't have the energy and courage to leave their house and be in a group of strangers. Agreed. So good weather for all. It's football night. I mean, there's football games. We need it to not rain. Rain now and don't rain later, right, Sue?
Yep.
So it is fall and it's going really fast. Just wondering, what is your favorite thing to do in the fall? Do you like going to apple orchards? What haunted houses used to be a favorite of mine. What else?
Yeah, no.
Maybe you like to rake leaves. I do not
No.
like to rake leaves. You always have that fantasy picture of a huge pile of leaves and your dog or you jump in it. But that fantasy is no longer fun for me.
No.
I
My
just
mom
hope,
always said, God put those things there, he'll take them away. So, but
yes. Yes, I've had that philosophy myself. I feel that way with weeds sometimes. I'm like, oh, they're actually
that's my
right.
philosophy with them too.
There's gonna be a frost. We haven't even had a frost yet, so we haven't even got to Indian summer, which I was hoping would come on trunk or treat, but you can't have everything.
That'd be nice. 70. Yeah, that 50 to 60. 70 to 75 would be better, I think.
Yes, whenever it's nice like that, it always reminds me of being in the Halloween movie. Like if you ever watched like the first one where, they're all trick or treating, it's nice, they're just walking around with costumes on. It always reminds me of that.
California.
Yes, California.
Have snow there in
Right.
October.
It's just fun for the kids because they can just wear their costumes with a light jacket instead of looking like, got their big puffy coats on. But whatever, the goal is to get candy and have fun, and that's going to happen no matter what.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Beverly said next week's going to be in the 60s. That is exciting.
Woohoo!
That is very exciting. 60s and no rain would be a dream come true. So God, if you're listening,
Yes, please.
talk to Mother Nature for us, please. Please, please, please.
But you know what? I don't know how we managed to do it, but we pretty much babbled our half hour away.
Already 9:27. Wow.
No, it's like, wow.
We never even said we didn't have a guest, so people might be wondering who's their guest today. They just keep talking about this and that and everything else.
Each other. That's who our guests are. The Babble sisters.
Absolutely. What did Judy call us before? Babbling Brook sisters. So just to recap what's going on, prayers for everyone who's traveling up to Camp Wakanda this week. May their time be fruitful. It's a huge work group. It makes everything more. There's more food needed, more cooking. I hope I get to be cook's help. I love being cook's help. Get to use that squirter.
Dishes, eh?
I do. I think it's fun. They're always playing music in there, and you just get that squirter out. Your goal is to get there first, so you can do that part.
Oh,
I have definitely horned in on a couple teenage cooks help and taught them how to get those dishes done quick. Here, turn the music up, and we're gonna crank this out so we can go do what we want.
really rock them dishes, eh?
Yes. So prayers for our work camp. If you missed that one, there's a one-day one in November 4th. You get up really super early, you drive in the dark, you watch the sun come up, you stay there all day, you have lunch, dinner, come back in the dark. Mary Ann McEwen, don't bother her now because she's out of town. Sign up, there's a link. Don't forget our food pantry. We're trying to do a big thing. Instead of serving 12 to 16, we're going to try to do 40 people next Tuesday. So every dollar
We're gonna do that, but okay.
they're gonna do, Sue, I'm
sure we are.
I'm gonna call you on
If
Tuesday.
you say it's gonna happen, it's gonna, I know.
It's going to happen.
Wow.
Everybody just buys a couple
Well,
cans.
I don't doubt that the goods are gonna come in. This is having 40 people shopping in one day. It's just like, that's just phenomenal. So
They will
phenomenal.
do it. They just need the food. So don't forget about that. If you feel like you're missing an email, you don't know what's going on, feel free to reach out to me anytime and I will help you understand what is happening. And don't forget to go to church on Sunday.
Yep. Well, our scripture today is Ecclesiastes 3:1, which says, "To everything there is a season, a time for every purpose under the heaven." This particular scripture is said to have been written by Solomon, and it goes to great lengths to preach that we must put our trust in God's sovereignty, which means He is in control of all things. God is with us in the hardest battles. He guides our steps from one season to the next. So if you would like to learn more about the good news, be sure to join Pastor Tim for devotions live at 9, Monday through Thursday on Facebook, and join us Sundays at 10 a.m. for worship. It's live streamed on Facebook and YouTube, or in person in our beautiful sanctuary in Allen Park, Michigan, where I will give you a hug if you would like.
Told
If
you
you
she
have
was.
Yes. If you have a milestone birthday or anniversary coming up, if you'd like to be a guest on a certain Friday, just let us know. We hope you'll join us next Friday for the Good News Live at 9 a.m. And
So
remember,
many, wait a minute, Sue. So many people think they are not interesting. I guarantee you, if you come and join this Zoom meeting with us, you will be interesting. We will ask the right questions. Don't be shy.
absolutely.
All right.
And it's not scary. Other people have been guests have said, oh, it wasn't bad. It wasn't scary. It was like having coffee with the two of you. So
Exactly. Don't be shy. We'd love to have you. All right. So Sue, send us out.
remember, you are a beloved child of God. God loves you, and so do we.
Have a great weekend, everyone. And we really do love you. If you need anything, just let us know. Be safe, and we will talk again soon. Have a great day, everyone. Love you.
Bye.